Thank you very much for the opportunity, and I must say that we are grateful to the Honorable Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Honorable Mohammed Awal, for such an opportunity. This policy has been on the table for all these while, and we are happy it is coming into fruition. We've traveled far as industry players, and long last we had opportunity to be selected to come over for the last 4 days to go through the Act 2020-1048, which concerns the creative arts industry, a standard regulation and policies that will guide and then coordinate, streamline our cherished industry. So we trusting that we wouldn't keep this on the shelves. Going forward, work will be expedited on it, going through the Attorney General's department, and then the minister and the board also going through. We expecting that it will quickly come back to us so that we can run down across the country to engage our colleagues, the stakeholders, to identify with it so that they can own it. The purpose is for ownership of the industry players. So we're looking forward that we will sail through smoothly, and at the end of the day, we will also have a proper legalized document that will guide the entire industry. And we believe that when this is done, we will be very relevant to the economy, and our contributions will be recognized as such and quantified for appropriate budgetary allocation into this industry. And I want to thank the Minister very much once again, and his Deputy, Honorable Mark Okrikumante, for such an opportunity. God bless Ghana.
So we want to say thank you to the creative art industry for this awesome initiative. After the passing of the law, it is imperative that a legislative instrument is drafted to give effect to the law, and the process having begun has been successful so far. At least we've been able to put together a workable draft that would go through the process, and we hope that the process will be swift enough for us to have the instrument in good time so that the law can take full effect. It's been an awesome privilege to work with the team here, and I look forward to more interactions and collaborations to make this process complete.
The past 4 days have been very exciting and exacting. Looking at what will go into the legislative instrument that will propel the Creative Arts Agency. So we looked at standards. What should be the standards for the agency to regulate creative arts practitioners and enterprises. We also looked at accessing funds from the agency. I know for a fact that for most creative arts practitioners, when they hear of the agency, one of the first things they think about is funds. And so we spent a lot of time looking at how to operate the fund, how creative arts practitioners and enterprises can access the funds, and what happens to defaulters when they take the funds and they do not apply it for the purposes for which they requested the funds. We also looked at certain things like investors, for instance, foreign direct investments. In this day and age when you can hardly do anything big without foreign direct investment, it's important that as these investments come, we safeguard local content. So we looked at the amount of local content that should be in all the domains when it comes to foreign direct investment. And above all, I like to say that this whole session has been very rewarding and enriching personally.
It's always a good experience to serve Ghana. You know, it depends upon which kind of role that one has been given. But it's always a good experience to serve Ghana, especially in the industry that belongs to the creative industry. And I'm happy that today we've managed to conclude with this LI draft, and hopefully the processes that it has to pass through go through stakeholder engagement, then to the AG's office, and finally for it to be passed, so that our industry will have something to work with. And I'm looking forward to more of these kind of things beyond even the LI. I'm looking forward to a situation where we can have a creative arts policy, so that will also shape the industry and move the industry forward. And I'm also grateful for those who gave us the opportunity to serve Ghana in this manner, that we would try and put something there for not just the industry now, but for the future as well. So thank you very much, Minister and Deputy, and agency itself, for them to have even selected this cream of people, very intelligent people, people who really care about Ghana, and want to see our industry grow in a direction that we can match international standards. Thank you very much.
This LI is going to go a long way to aid shaping our system and providing the required standards that we've always talked about. So I'm happy that we've been able to draft this. What is next for us as a team is to wait on the instructions of the Attorney General through our minister and the board to go through this, and then we'll begin to do our stakeholder engagement. So watch out, we'll be coming to you very soon. We shall be rallying around the country with this draft LI to capture stakeholder concerns and views regards to what we've been able to draft. So just watch out, we'll be coming over to discuss these things with you. After this, it will be placed before Parliament through the Attorney General's office on our behalf. And let's hope that things will be expedited so that we can have our policy in time for us to begin to start active work at the Creative Arts Agency. So thank you very much, team. It's been an amazing time working with all of you. Very, very knowledgeable people. And I'm so privileged to have sat in here as the youngest amongst them to put this draft together. It's been interesting, and I hope that when you are called upon again, you discharge these duties just like you've been able to do within this short period of time when we call upon you again. Thank you very much, and hope to see you again.